Hi everyone! So today is beauty myth busting week. I have no clue. I thought it was something else week. I have no clue. Like, I don't know, it's been quite confusing sometimes because if you guys may or may not know, I am the only Australian one here. So, you know, when the other girls talk, like on the message kind of stuff, it's usually on a whole different time frame. So I'm usually sleeping around that time. So yeah, or like it'll be nighttime for them when it's like 5 a.m. here and I'm looking at the messages and they're like talking and I'm like, what? So yeah. Anyway, I've got it sorted and all kind of stuff because I looked at the previous videos. So yeah, it's definitely beauty myth busting or home remedy kind of stuff week. So yeah. So anyway, I'm going to be talking about a few things, beauty myths and beauty stuff and, you know, blah blah blah, and home remedy stuff for pigmentation. Pigmentation as freckles or even scarring and all kind of stuff. Not for moles and not for, you know, 3D moles or 2D moles, that kind of stuff. That stuff is for, you know, your mole clinic, for your doctor, not for home remedies, because that stuff can be cancerous if you try and like put a needle through it or something. Which, you know, you guys probably go, you're like, what dear, what are you talking about? Anyway, let's get started on this video, and I hope you enjoy it. And if you tried any of these kind of methods that I do show, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you next week. Bye! Okay, so this is just kind of the stuff that I have that I will actually be testing out today, and, you know, telling you guys about my experiences with using some of these kind of, you know, products and home remedies and all kind of stuff. So of course we just have cotton pads, some exfoliant sponge, a lemon, some products which is for helping pigmentation, lemon juice, knife, bar cup soda, brown sugar because that's the only thing I have, water, just like normal cold or even room temperature water, and of course a face towel. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm just going to be talking about some of the products that I have shown you guys. If it works, should you try it, does it work, you know, that kind of stuff, and how it works really. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is actually the one that's like more of a chemical one. So this is actually a Japanese brand, and if you guys do not know, most Asians like to whiten their skin quite a fair bit because they just want to be a lot more whiter. It's more, how would you say, it's beautiful in their country kind of stuff to have whiter skin, and also, you know, other meanings to it as well. So it's just one of them, and this is from, I got this from Daiso. It's called the ER White Medicated Whitening Lotion. Now all you have to do is just put this on a cotton pad and you just pat onto your skin. Now with these types of kind of products and all kinds of stuff, you really have to read the back. And of course, on the back, it doesn't say anything too dangerous from what I'm reading, but of course there is the handy dandy alcohol in this. So if you do have really sensitive skin or really dry skin, then kind of these kind of stuff don't really work. But, you know, I've been using this just for a little bit. I've actually stopped using this because in all honesty, it didn't even work. It was just kind of this extra step that it was just kind of pointless to be doing. So yeah, so I kind of just stopped that. But, you know, my overall opinion about these kind of things is, you know, I'm not too sure if they would work. Like, I haven't even heard any of these types of things really working on people, just because usually these have a low dosage of kind of, you know, a bleaching agent. And, you know, some of these kind of products do have bleach in it. That's why it's best always read the ingredients, because putting bleach on your skin isn't really good. Actually, it's not even good because it just damages and ruins your pH level, which you don't want that to happen. You want your pH level to be, you know, at the right level, not being like crazy acidic or crazy, you know, weird and all that kind of stuff. So this kind of thing, I just say no, go for more of a home remedy. Or if you do have kind of, you know, pigmentation stuff, like people, I don't know, lots of people want to take away their freckles. Personally, there's no need to, so who knows. but I'm going to show you some other stuff. So this is no bueno. So, nah. Okay. The next handy dandy thing is bar cup soda. Now bar cup soda is a natural kind of whitening agent and all that kind of stuff. And you know, bar cup soda is a bit like this. Like, you're not too sure if you should use it for your face or you should, just because bar cup soda can be quite strong on certain people's faces. So if you do have really sensitive skin, don't try bar cup soda. It will really tingle, sting, you know, any of that kind of stuff. But if you do have quite tough skin, I know one of my friends, she uses bar cup soda, and like, it just kind of, what bar cup soda is just, it's a neutralizer, and it's also it clears and cleans your skin a lot deeper than some other products. So yeah, but I'm not too sure about the whole whitening agent for pigmentation for the face, because I've never tried it, just because I do have a little bit of a sensitive skin, even though I try a lot of stuff on me. But yeah, but I have tried this for my underarms, and if you guys do know, you know, if you do shave under your underarms, it starts to get a bit dark, and that's just because of the shadow. Not because of the hair, it's mainly just, you know, shadow, because you get a lot of sun around that area. And I think, you know, Andrea Choice has done a video about bar cup soda, and also, you know, a natural deodorant, and you can just place this under your armpits. It neutralizes sweat and kind of stops the sweat kind of coming through, but it also whitens that area. So if you do have, you know, dark area, like for more Caucasian skin, it'll be more grayish, or you know, I don't know, brown or something. You know, doing this just after the shower, just patting it in, it really helps over time and all that kind of stuff. And you know, you can use this as a cleaning product for down there. If you have bad BO under your armpits, you know, just put a little bit of water in the palms and rub it in there, and over time that actually does whiten that kind of pigment area. So yeah, so that is just another one, but it's definitely not for the face for me, just because yeah, just nah. Okay, and the last one is, of course, lemon. Lemon is, you know, everyone knows that probably this lemon trick. Candy Johnson did it. She made a video about like the lemon scrub or something, I'm not too sure. Helps with pigmentation, and also is a great exfoliant. So I'm going to be showing you guys like basically this, the lemon trick. You can also use, you know, normal lemon juice, cotton pad as well, and you can just rub it in and all that kind of stuff. Use just this and the cotton pad as a kind of a toner-ish to kind of like, you know, help get rid of the pigmentation, like what this kind of product does. Or you can do as well is get some sugar. Now, I wouldn't say get really hard sugar, probably brown sugar. Also, just because brown sugar is a little bit finer and it's quite softer. I'm going to be using brown sugar, and I'm going to be using actual or real lemon for this. So you don't need to use cotton pad if you don't want to. Why lemon actually works with pigmentation is because of the acidity that is in it. Basically with you know, the acids and all that kind of stuff, it helps just kind of whiten and break down kind of the pigments in your skin. So that's why lemons are so good. I'm not too sure about limes, but limes have the same, they have like acidity and all that kind of stuff. So you can always try that out if you don't have a lemon. But I haven't tried that out at all. But if you have, let me know in the comments down below, of course. And cut the lemon with the handy dandy knife. I have a cutting board, so I'm just going to cut it freehand. Probably don't do this at home. Okay. And you want to probably, wouldn't say get like, I don't know, organic. Organic's always the best, just because you know, you don't want any gross kind of chemicals that have been seeped in. Most of the time they're just in the only skin area and not inside of it. I'm gonna get the towel because it's dripping on me. It's dripping on me. Okay. So of course you just want to get just the normal lemon kind of thing. Now if you don't want to waste products like what I'm doing right now, of course you can just use lemon juice and put it on a cotton pad, or you can squeeze this out and then use it, like so. I'm just going to get the brown sugar now, and I'm going to pick some brown sugar up, and and I'm going to rub it into the actual lemon. Like so. Now this will just become a bit softer, the sugar, like that. And then basically you want to do circular motions. It's going to be cold. I don't know if I would recommend this for like winter time because it'll be cold, but you know, if you want to do it, you can do it. Now this is a kind of a mild exfoliant unless you change the sugar. So if you use caster sugar or any rougher sugar than brown sugar, it'll be a lot more rougher. But since my skin is a little bit sensitive, I don't want to go like too crazy on the exfoliant part, because with the acidity of this, it basically kind of just breaks down any dead skin cells anyway by the enzymes of the product or lemon. There. So you just want to go around about your face, you know, 2 to 3 times of areas that you really want to concentrate on. Now honestly, I don't care too much about my freckles. Freckles are just, you know, who I am, but you know, sometimes some pigmentation like around here from my cystic acne stage last year, you kind of want to get rid of them and all that stuff. And of course try and bring it down your neck, because the neck part is always a bit discolored. Yes, casual. And down the nose. Okay, so basically that's kind of it. Pretty damn straight, isn't it? And of course you just want to rinse your face. I just have a water in this little guy. I'm gonna rinse my hands first. It's pretty tricky to like do this on like a small table and film at the same time. You know what I do for the collab channel. And I spilled some brown sugar already on this shirt. Oh, that's just brown sugar. Okay, so I'm just gonna wet the cloth. This is just gonna be an easier way for me just to kind of clear this up. And yeah, you just wipe it off. And if you do use kind of towel area, this is gonna be another kind of mild exfoliant as well. And this will help just push off those dead cells on the top of the epidermis. If you don't know what epidermis is, it's basically your skin. Just in like skin term forms. Skin terms, not forms. Yeah, skin terms. Like so basically it looks like that. And once you've kind of done that with the lemon kind of stuff, you'll probably notice that your skin is a little bit more whiter. That's just because of the kind of the acid kind of going into your skin. Now don't be afraid of the word acid, especially if it is a fruit or vegetable. They're totally fine, but if it's like a chemical, then kind of be wary. So yeah, so that's what it looks like on my skin basically afterwards. It's a lot more whiter, you can tell. So yeah, I will get back to you guys once I finish this place up. Alright, so I'm back now with just a bit of concealer, a little bit of eyebrows, mascara, and a bit of lip. But yes, anyway, so basically, does this lemon really work? I have told you basically a little bit about it, and of course, yes, it does work, but it does work over time. So you do see it kind of a little bit of results when you first do it. So does your face goes a little bit white or a little bit glowy and all, but of course that is just, you know, temporarily for now. But over time, if you kind of do this trick at least twice a week or even once a week, depending how sensitive your skin is, and you know, over time it will gradually start to work. Now with kind of pigmentations, I wouldn't really say, you know, it doesn't go completely unless you want to get, you know, major kind of cosmetic kind of stuff done, like microdermabrasion and laser. So yeah, those kind of stuff. But for more of a home remedy, you know, lemon kind of trick does work to an extent. It doesn't fully get like the whole pigmentation all the way, just because the pigmentation is already there on your skin. So yes. Also, before I leave, I'm going to just talk about two other, well, it's one product that also works as well, but it's kind of two things. Now you may or may not have heard of, you know, putting yogurts, just, you know, natural yogurt onto your face or even into your hair. Natural yogurt has, there's cars driving by, I'm very sorry, but natural yogurt basically has lactic acid. Lactic acid is kind of I wouldn't say so much a bleaching product, but it's more of an exfoliant with the enzymes in it. And what this does, it just basically breaks down, in like the shortest time, it breaks down kind of pigments, you know, during the long run and all kind of stuff. But you know, there are certain products like this. This is just like sample stuff, which is like a yogurt kind of cream. Yogurt's kind of very good as well for dry skin. If you have quite dry skin, yogurt's very moisturizing as well. So yes. Or of course, there's also like yogurt kind of masks and all kind of stuff. So yeah, that's just another thing to, you know, maybe consider and all kind of stuff, is putting a yogurt kind of mask on your face. I've done this before. You don't really see the whole kind of pigmentation thing, but it's more of the hydration stuff. And with the lactic acids, I can't even talk. With the lactic acids, they kind of just break down the skin anyway, in a good way, not a bad way. Because if you guys may or may not know, in the epidermis there's about 5 layers. So it's not breaking down all those 5 layers to your dermis area, which is your, you know, your fat and your blood vessels and all kinds of stuff. It's just breaking the first layer anyway, which you're supposed to do because that's usually the dead layer that like does this. It's like, oh, I'm so like going up, which in the end, which also can cause eczema if you don't exfoliate enough. So yeah, fun fact. Anyway, so that is my kind of beauty home remedy myth busting. I have no clue, dude. But basically, I hope this kind of helps for the pigmentation people. If you really want to try and get rid of your pigmentation, or you know, just kind of fade it down. But you know, overall, you should just, you know, like who you are, really. It's not so much of a big deal if you have pigmentation problems, because you know, freckles are kind of cute. So you know, let it be. Anyway, so I hope these, you know, kind of home remedy kind of information kind of stuff helped and all kind of stuff. So anyway, so until next time, thank you for watching. Bye!